one who knows nothing can understand nothing. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
Good tidings, and welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. This is episode number 142. That's right, there have been 142 of these fucking episodes, and we're here for every single one.
And some bonuses.
And some bonus. There have been some bonuses on the way. I'm Mike, and with these always is my brother Jason. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
How's it going, brother?
Dude, pretty good. I'm a bit sweepy, but good.
Sweepy but good. But let me tell you why you should be hyped for this episode.
Yo.
Because as announced on the Ansem Report Live last week, we have two very special guests later in the episode. LanzOfMasters and KHGuides.
Yeah!
And they're going to tell us all about an event they're helping put on for the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary, KH20.
Yeah!
But before we get to that, let me just say, last week we did our first Ansem Report podcast live in a very long time.
Yes.
And it was a huge success.
Thanks to you guys.
Not just because people were very generous and gifted us a lot of subs and bits and such, but from any kind of metric that you would measure it with, whether it's viewership or just fun.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
Wholesomeness.
It was a blast. There was a little bit of a black mark on it, and that is at one point our feed was hacked.
Yeah.
By a despicable individual known as J. Kona Jameson.
It's disgusting, frankly.
And he was since been banned from the March Caprice
Rightfully
event.
so. Rightfully so.
And yeah. So look out for that guy. That's what I'm saying.
He's a cretin.
He's a mean one. He's despicable. But thank you to everybody who listened and watched, and we had a great time. And we will definitely do another live Ansem Report podcast. Maybe sometime around March Caprice. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't like to, to go off and just immediately announce something in the moment when I don't know what we're doing. I definitely don't like to do that.
He loves to do that.
But we'll see what happens. And honestly, that's all we really have for you guys at the top of the show today. This interview with Lanz and KHGuides is incredible. It's great.
Yeah. It was a really good time.
It's a really good time. We love both those boys tremendously. Yes. Even if they didn't have some event to announce, we would have them on the podcast because they're both great KH content creators.
I hope they come back.
And
please come back.
So I hope you guys will please enjoy that interview. And when we come back from that, we will be doing the question of the week.
Yeah.
So let's take that break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Ansem Report podcast. Jason, we are joined by two very special guests today. Two. Again, I know
what the hell?
People are lining up to be on the longest running Kingdom Hearts podcast.
Jeez.
But with us today, two very special guests and two people you may know. We have LanzOfMasters, also known as Lanz, also known as one of the most juiced KH combatants. I couldn't think of a good word. Combatants, players. He's a master. He's a master, even. It's almost like it's in the name. And we have KHGuides, who runs KHGuides.com and also streams in his own right and has a very cozy, comfy, but very high production quality stream. Gentlemen, welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. How we doing?
Hey, guys. Thanks for having us.
Doing good. How about yourselves?
Oh, we're doing great. We're so excited to have both of you on.
So I could be here.
But we're not just here to be chums and talk about fun stuff, although we could do that. We're also here to talk about a very special event you guys are putting on called KH20, which is not only an online event, but also an in-person event here in March around the KH 20th anniversary. I don't know who wants to take this question, but my first question for you guys is, well, before we get into that, let me hold up here.
Pump the fucking brakes.
Pump the fucking brakes for a second here. Why don't we, just in case someone's not familiar with either of you guys, why don't we go ahead and tell people who you are and what you do?
So guys, I'm Lanz, and I am a master. I play a lot of Kingdom Hearts, obviously. I like to do challenge runs in that. I also play Pokemon and do Pokemon TCG polls.
Hell yeah.
Yes, you do, man.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I like to chase my Mew cogs because Mew is my favorite Pokemon.
Mew's dope.
Mew is a good Pokemon.
He's under the fucking truck. I know he is.
I've looked. I couldn't find him, but I'm gonna keep looking.
We gotta keep
It's
looking,
it's
dude.
my goal in life to find him under that truck.
Honestly, Mew under the truck would make the best Pokemon trading card. Is a like you know
Yo,
art.
Like
oh
an
my
art
god, the
dog.
alt art? Oh my god. That'd be god tier.
It'd be
Dude, you
fantastic.
guys just brought me back to like 20 years ago. With me sitting in front of my Game Boy, like pushing that fucking truck, trying to get Mew to show up, man.
I was looking. I was in Singapore Island, like looking for Mew, like you know that
missing no? Yeah.
I thought it was a Mew. I thought you could find Mew there, and I like spent like hours. I spent like hours. Like I would do all nights. I was like 10 years old looking for Mew. I never found it.
Dude, same.
I think I'll go to my grave knowing the cerulean teleport trick. I think that's just knowledge that stays with us forever.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I've done this so many times now at this point, and you're like, okay, you talk to the kid. He's got the Caterpie. You fly there. You go up and down the thing, and then boom, there's missing no.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, we already got off track, which I knew we were gonna do, but that's okay. Guides, why don't you tell people who you are and what you do?
Sure. So I'm KHGuides. As we already mentioned, I manage KHGuides.com. We're building the best Kingdom Hearts guides and walkthroughs on the internet. To this day, we're still working on a lot of our content, but we do live streams every week for Walkthrough Wednesdays where we build content live. But guys, thank you so much for having us.
Oh, dude, it's a pleasure. The pleasure is all ours. You guys, to me, are two legends in the Kingdom Hearts community, and also two of the nicest people that we've met in the Kingdom Hearts community.
True.
Just two people that I vibed with from the start. You guys, your streams are great, and I've never seen you guys treat anybody unfairly or just in a weird way. You guys are just super cool dudes. So thank you for coming on.
Thank you for the kind words.
Oh, dude, of course.
Dude, can I also say, like, anyone who wants to get into streaming, bro, watch these two on just like the energy that you need to have a nice chill ass stream. Like, they just are both seem so happy to be there the whole fucking stream.
Mhm.
Even when Lance did like his 13-hour stream the other day, just like high energy, just like happy. Like he doesn't want to be anywhere else, but just like vibing with the chat, dude. And you guys should be more like them. If you want to start streaming, watch them.
Yeah, don't watch us. Watch them.
Yeah. I'm degenerate.
I'll start molding too quickly. These guys do it right.
Exactly.
I'm rug as fuck right now.
No, you guys, we just love you guys, both of you.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank
And
you.
that's true.
I love you too.
aw,
I love all of you.
this is such a love fest. Look at this.
Who would have thought?
Let's get into KH20 here. So, where did the idea for this event come about, or when and how? I guess is a better question.
Well, we started officially planning this sometime early last year. And you know, a bunch of our friends on Twitch, you know, just our greater Twitch community, we all started talking casually about, oh, we should all get together, you know, to celebrate Kingdom Hearts and, you know, just hang out. And then, you know, as we started, you know, thinking more critically about it, we were like, wait, what if we got, you know, more of our friends together, you know, to celebrate online together and, you know, in person if we can, to celebrate the series, because we've got a big year with the 20th anniversary coming up. Why don't we make this a big deal? And then a couple months later, we put together a committee. We started designing content, and it's where it is now. And we're honestly super excited to put everything together for the online events as well as the in-person stuff.
So you guys said, hey, you know, we want to hang out with our friends. Let's take it to the next level. Let's get maybe friends that aren't quite friends yet, but will be after this event, kind of deal, right?
Yeah, we wanted to, you know, make an opportunity for those who love Kingdom Hearts and are part of the Kingdom Hearts community to meet new friends as well. So I think both the online events and especially the in-person will be great opportunities for, to, you know, making new friends, which is, you know, a pretty good place to do it is in the Kingdom Hearts community.
Absolutely. And that's kind of, you know, what Kingdom Hearts is all about, right? Is friendship and relying on your friends, and the more friends you make, the easier that is.
The friends of my power, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
There you go.
I've never realized we say hell yeah to that line all the time, and I
Hell
never
yeah,
realized
dude.
how funny that is.
Dude, it's
My
just-
friends are my power. Hell yeah.
It's like You can't say it. It's like a yin yang thing, bro. Like they just fit so good together.
Like I just imagine like Sora saying it in that scene from DDD, and like Goofy's in the background. Hell yeah, brother! You know, like
Hell yeah.
hell yeah. So that guy knows what he's talking about.
He hits a
Honestly, it might even be it might be better if Donald would just went.
Yes, I was wondering if you were gonna do it. Let's go.
KHGuides, above all else, has the greatest Donald Duck impression that I've ever heard. It's incredible. It's incredible.
It's such a crazy voice, dude.
Yeah, I mad respect just for that voice alone,
Yes.
dude. I feel my throat closing up every time you do it, but it's incredible that you can do it, man.
Oh, thanks, guys.
So the live event is very interesting to me because you guys got a lot of really cool stuff planned for it. And I'm looking at the list right now on KHGuides.com/KH20. Little plug there for the website if you guys want to check it out. But you guys got pretty much anything. If I'm in my mind palace going, hey, I want to plan a live Kingdom Hearts event, like a con kind of deal. What could I do to do it? And you guys have literally like nailed everything that I would think of, if not more. You know, you got trivia, you got the Quiplash, you got a cosplay contest, you have a table read where people read different parts of Kingdom Hearts, like we're setting up for a show. It's Sora tournament, Kingdom Karts, where we're driving go-karts.
Hell yeah.
Which is
we're
like
going to be doing for
looks so
that. We're
dope.
going to be doing 30 of our VIP holders. Be going head to head in a go-kart race, and the winners are going to receive special prizes and giveaway opportunities for that.
Yo,
it's incredible.
That's
That's
awesome.
incredible.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited.
Go-karts have a very special place in my heart. As a lot of people know, I work at a place where we have a large go-kart track, and so I love the idea of a Kingdom Hearts version of go-karts. Even though when I play BBS, I don't like the idea as much. Suddenly,
Fair enough.
it's suddenly not as good of an idea. But
damn Osaka.
yeah, exactly. But looking on this list, one of the things that I've seen you guys talk about a lot on social media is the Million Dreams Award, and
It's so
this is such a smart idea.
God, it's so perfect.
Like the Million Dreams Award, obviously, is something that happens in BBS, Mini, and the rest of the people of Disney. Is it called Disney Town at that point? Yeah. Disney Town. They nominate someone for the Million Dreams Award, and I think Aqua wins it, right?
Yeah.
Pete wants to win it, and when Pete doesn't win it, he gets banished to the shadow dimension. But you guys basically, if one of you guys want to take the lead here and talk about the Million Dreams Award, I think it's really interesting.
This is actually one of the recent developments and a recent announcement. But we thought of the Million Dreams Awards as a way for fans to, like celebrate all the content creators out there that have, either inspired us or entertained through their love of the Kingdom Hearts series, anything that they put online. We also want to make sure that it's an opportunity for, members of the greater Kingdom Hearts community to be introduced to these amazing content creators that they may not already be aware of. So
For sure.
wanted to give that opportunity too. And also, existing content creators to get, just receive heartfelt praise from their community members. We've already received over 100 nominations
Wow.
for content creators in the month that we've announced it.
That's crazy.
And which has been great. It's been a really great response from members of the community. It's been really nice to see all of the, just a huge variety of nominations. But we are having Million Dreams Awards for different categories of content creation, because one of the interesting thing about the Kingdom Hearts community is that it's so very diverse, not just from a content creation side, but also just in terms of fans and just online viewers. It's just it covers pretty much every demographic, which is, I think, kind of beautiful for something as what was previously obscure. But no, we're really excited about the Million Dreams Awards and celebrating all the content creators out there for their hard work.
Yeah, we got August, we got musicians, cosplayers, so many different talented people in this wonderful community.
Yeah. And we talked about this a bit last week, but like or not last week, 2 weeks ago. This is 2 weeks after. We we talked about it where it's like it's amazing to me how many talented people there are in the community that just love Kingdom Hearts. And because before we started this podcast, if Jason, if you would have told me we're the only two people in the world that like Kingdom Hearts, I would have been surprised.
I don't know a single
but
person
not that
IRL.
surprised.
Every time I talk about the stream or the podcast, or like if I mention like, oh yeah, I have a podcast, or yeah, I stream, they're like, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, they're gonna be like, what's
They're
Kingdom
gonna be
of
like,
Hearts?
what the fuck is that? But yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy though. But it's crazy how many times people have actually asked me that now that I'm into it, right?
Mhm.
And then they go, "Oh yeah, I know what that is. That's a cool game," and they may
Really?
not.
Well, to me, it's not like I'm like embarrassed by Kingdom Hearts. It's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna say this thing, they're not gonna know it, and then it's gonna be awkward.
Right, exactly. They're gonna be like, "Wait, what's that?" Yeah.
Like, oh, do you play Fortnite? And I'm like, no, that's not why everybody streams. What the
Do you
fuck?
play Fortnite? Oh man.
No.
I have so many of these moments like in real life all the time.
Right.
I'm like, I tell people about my stream, and I'm like, I stream Kingdom Hearts, and they're like, "What's that? Like, what is that?" I think I've heard of that game somewhere. I don't think I'm not familiar with it.
And then they go, "That's the one with Mickey Mouse, right?" And you go, "Yes, it's the one with Mickey
Like,
Mouse."
that's like Final Fantasy for kids, right? And then I'm like, it's like a gunshot to my it's like the GTA wasted, dude. Like, oh,
Yeah, I often say it's like Final Fantasy in Disney. That's what I tell people.
right. That's what I say too. Yeah.
KH20, you guys, this is a tremendous event. I'm very excited to learn more and more about it. What would you say to someone who's maybe on the fence about attending the in-person event? Because I understand that nowadays with everything going on, what would you say to somebody that's maybe like, yeah, I don't know if I want to go to Austin, Texas for this, but maybe I do. Like, what would you say to go, hey, this is going to be a good event for you?
That's a good question, and I'm glad you brought up the uncertainty of the world at this
sure.
Very moment. Our committee has been talking a lot about that particular topic, and we started talking about that when we were trying to pick a venue and seeing if we can do an in-person event. Obviously we're not past COVID at any rate, and so we were trying to think of ways to make sure that we can keep everyone safe at the events. Like, obviously we want to have a bunch of fun, hang out with our friends or meet new friends, but most importantly, we want to keep everyone safe. So we do have some pretty rock solid terms and conditions in terms of signing up for KH20 in person. We are going to have a lot of safety measures in place for COVID-19. We're actually going to be providing everyone masks for the event, so there's no excuse. And we have other
Sweet.
requirements as well that we've had written out, but we absolutely want to make sure that not only everyone gets to have fun, but we get to have as safe of an experience as possible.
Right.
As we get into March, and things might change until March. They might get better, they might get worse.
Yeah.
But we're being really strict about our safety protocol and procedures. In terms of those who might be a little on the fence as to whether to go or not, I would highly encourage them to go check out the website, see if there are any events that are exciting to you. Our committee has worked really hard on diversifying the amount of events we have, so I seriously doubt there's a single attendee who's like, yes, everything on this list is 100% my jam. But we hope that at the very least that there might be one or two events as part of the schedule where you're like, oh, I would absolutely love to be a part of this. And if you would, definitely consider, going to grab your event badge online.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the website right now, which it's a beautiful website, by the way.
Yeah. I wanted to mention that earlier as well. On both desktop and on the phone, it's fucking clean.
Yeah. You can tell KHGuides, he works on websites for for not for a living necessarily, but it's something he does a lot because it's a very good looking.
It's clean.
I have him
website.
do the fonts on my posters.
It's clean.
It looks great. Badges are not very expensive, you guys. This event, $40 right now for a standard event badge. You could spend a lot more money on something worse, that's for sure, because $40 is nothing. That's like barely a concert ticket. So it's definitely something, if you guys are interested, maybe you're in the area already and it's an easy thing for you, or maybe you want to take a little couple weekend vacation or something, go check out the not the online event. Oh my God, the in-person event, but also check out the online event, which I kind of wanted to talk about next. You guys picked a 20-day period, which makes sense now that I said it, because I'm like, oh, it's KH20. What?
He didn't get it.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Oh, what kind of events or what kind of Wow, my brain just froze because Jason called me out. What kind of events are you guys looking for this online event?
So for the online event schedule, yeah, like you said, it'll be 20 days. It's not going to be 20 days, 24/7. That would be quite ambitious, and I don't think we're quite ready to handle that amount of work right before the in-person event. But honestly, we're looking for anything under the sun, any content creators out there who want to celebrate Kingdom Hearts in their own way, whether that's a live stream, whether they play the games, whether it's casual or a challenge run, or if you're a musician and you want to perform Kingdom Hearts music, or you're a cosplayer or an artist, any way that you want to celebrate the Kingdom Hearts series, we'd love to have you join the online event schedule and just celebrate your way. It's an opportunity for, again, making new connections and friends across the online Kingdom Hearts community, and, a great way to support each other, kind of going hand in hand, no pun intended, with the March Caprice event happening at the end of March, which we're also super excited about.
Yeah, for sure. We were talking about this a little bit before we started recording, but the more Kingdom Hearts events we have, the better as a community, right?
Absolutely.
So
True.
although
100%.
some of these events are going to be going on at the same time, we encourage everybody to check out as many as possible, because I know sometimes we get people yelling at us all the time, why aren't you guys streaming? I have nothing to watch. If you guys say that to me during this period in March,
I will slap you.
I'm going to slap you through the computer screen, because there's going to be so much content going on Kingdom Hearts wise during this March period.
And I'm sure after.
Yeah, but because
That's
we said,
so perfect about it.
we don't know what Square Enix is going to do with the KH20.
Yeah.
Not
It's
to get
exciting.
off track and talk about the event, because I really want to talk about the event, but if you guys got your wish list for KH20, like for what Square Enix is going to do, not for your event, but for what the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, what would you guys want to see them announce or do?
Now I've been very vocal about this for the past year. Actually, I want a Days remake with a Xehanort campaign and I want us to collect mementos. This might be some spoilery stuff, so spoiler warning. But I really would like us to maybe collect mementos in Dream Drop that tell the story of Subset X and Lee and Isa. As some new content. And I think it could be easily told too, because they said in Remind that the Twilight crew was studying the memories of Sion and Roxas. So I think they could definitely tell a story with that, and that being a Days remake.
That'd be awesome.
I want to be a package too. I also would really like I want a Union Cross film. I think I speak for majority of the community that a Union Cross film would be really helpful for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. Not just a movie mode in the app, like a full blown kind of what they did in 2.8,
Back
right?
cover.
In back cover,
Back cover. And also and the last thing I want in this package is I want a Villain Rex episode, like a 0.2 or Remind kind of episode.
But with Yozora?
Yeah.
Okay.
telling that I don't think you need a whole game to tell that story. I think it'll keep a lot of people happy and move the series forward.
Yeah,
nice and easy, I think.
Yeah, no, that would be incredible if they announced all that. I would be. I don't think you could get much. I don't know if you could find much more joy out of anything if they announced that. It's just like, oh, well, this is it. I don't need anything else for a while, Kingdom Hearts. So go ahead, do that, and we're good. Guides, do you have an answer to this?
Oh, it's so tough. I try to keep an open mind when it comes to the future of Kingdom Hearts, because we never know what Nomura is thinking.
Right.
But I'm particularly excited for the continuation of what happens after Remind and Melody of Memory, whether that's Kingdom Hearts 4 or some other non-numbered title. Maybe we get a whole Villain Rex game for all we know, based on what happened at the end there. But I'll tell you one thing that I'm a little concerned about, and I don't mean this from a gatekeeping perspective at all. But if they had the idea of trying to remake the originals like ground up, and I think my only concern there would be not capturing the same feel as the original game.
For sure.
And I think the technology of the PS2 really matched what they were trying to do from an aesthetic perspective, like the classic Disney worlds from the classic films. And I think that the PS2 graphics really kind of it was at the same level at the time. But now that we're on to newer tech, we've got newer worlds, more recent films and more recent IPs going into the Kingdom Hearts series. So I don't know. I wouldn't actually say no. I wouldn't be upset. I would just be concerned that it wouldn't capture the same. And I honestly think they wouldn't do it. Like, I feel like they've been re-releasing the entire series just with kind of like a graphical glow up, but not a complete remake. And I don't think they would change that format.
I think a good like with what you're saying, like the animation of the original versus the tech that's out there nowadays is KH3 Winnie the Pooh, where instead of making it like hyper realistic, it's like more stylized, and so it still looks really, really good, even though it's like the exact same area as when you went there in KH2. It really just makes it feel more like it's stylized, right? But it makes it feel more alive for sure. Whereas like KH2, it pretty much looks like slightly better than like the old Winnie the Pooh movies and stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's just trying to capture that same aesthetic. I feel like Kingdom Hearts 1 specifically had a kind of, I don't know, just kind of a magic to it that I don't know if the later games captured as well. Obviously, that's a subjective opinion, but I don't know. I don't know how they would. I don't know how they'd tackle that. I know that they have the Kingdoms shader, which they used on like the Pooh, characters, which I think looked really good. And didn't I think it was the brand manager for the Kingdom Hearts team over at Square Enix Japan. He had mentioned something in a tweet that said, we're going to see more, we're going to do more than play Kingdom Hearts or something along those lines.
Yeah,
so I wonder.
He said something like 20 years ago, he was excited to play Kingdom Hearts. And now this year with the 20th anniversary, he'll be doing more than playing, which a lot of people think that could possibly mean the TV show that's been rumored for a long time.
That'd be dope.
I think what he means is that he has a bigger role now in what he's doing. Like I really think that's what he meant by that. Like, I'm more involved now. I'll be doing more than just playing.
Back then,
that's true. Yeah,
I could see.
I could see Kingdom Hearts community to read into something too closely.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, I
sometimes you kind of have to though.
Yeah, definitely.
True.
Definitely. We've been hurt too many times to not look into that stuff more. But I personally think he just meant, hey, I'll be doing more than playing because he's more involved. I think, but I think thinking the other way, there's nothing wrong with that because he could have been hinting at something cheeky. We don't really, we won't know until it happens.
I was just going to say that I don't think I'd like a remake.
Yeah, I'm with you, Lance.
I want to focus on the Master of Masters in Yozoa. I don't want no remake.
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck in remake jail too. That's true.
Yeah, like I said, Days. They can remake Days because I think that game deserves a remake. But besides that, let's move the series forward.
Yeah. I agree with what Guides was saying too, because like to me the only world where I feel like in those old Kingdom Hearts games that could use that glow up where it didn't quite work was like Pirates of the Caribbean and KH2.
Yeah, there you go.
That was really they tried to do something with it, but it didn't really work for the technology they had, right?
Yeah.
But we've already seen that come full circle now with KH3, right? And we got this beautiful fully rendered version of what Pirates looks like. Literally, there are cutscenes that look like scenes from the movie.
I'd argue Tron as well, but then they did that again in DDD, and it felt really cool.
Yeah, Tron felt a lot better in DDD. True. Yep, definitely.
At least like aesthetically wise and like capturing Tron.
yeah, Tron looks a little goofy in KH2. That's true.
Yeah,
which I mean, I couldn't tell you what Tron actually looks like because I've never seen those movies, but. To recap here, guys, we got KH20. It's coming up pretty quick. People need to go to khguides.com/KH20 to sign up to either host an online event, get signed up for your badge to go to the in-person event. I know there are a lot of content creators, the Kingdom Hearts content creators that listen to this podcast. If you're on the fence about doing an online event, you know, we said this 2 weeks ago when we were talking to March Caprice, but Jason, we're doing an event for KH20 as well. We're signing up for both, an online event for both. That's right.
Let's go.
The Super SpikeGhetti Bros are putting 1 foot on one side, 1 foot on the other, and our hearts are full and in the middle, and we're ready to throw down some sick content for. And I'm not saying, we're going to do the same event for both. We're doing 2 different events.
We do the exact same show.
Yeah, that would be kind of messed up.
That'd be funny as hell.
That would be a little messed up if we did that. But no, we have no plans of doing that. We plan on contributing to both events. And if you're on the fence about doing it, I think you should contribute in some way, because
Dude, I kind of want to like do like almost like a remember like the ice bucket challenge, right? Where it's like you're like, yo, I'm doing this and I'm calling out these 2 people to fucking do something. I want to see these 2 people make some fucking content for one of the fucking events.
Well, you know, you say that, and when we were in March Caprice last year, we got challenged by Preferred Whale.
True.
So
That's actually what
Preferred
happened.
Whale, I'm challenging you.
Preferred Whale 6.
Preferred Whale 6. Sorry, I didn't want to invoke her full name. Preferred Whale 6.
I am.
I'm challenging you to do an event for KH20. Take that. She better do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And
love Whale.
she has to
The
fucking
melody and memory
say
guilt,
somebody.
we love to see
For
it.
real.
The god.
Yeah, we'd love to see Whale doing some content for KH20. And yes, Whale is great. There's a Mount Rushmore of nicest people in the KH community, and I believe you 2 are on it, and she's right up there with you guys too. Maybe Water. I don't know. Water's slightly deranged sometimes. So
Water, he's like more like crooked, like smaller, but he's there.
yeah, he's there, but Water's very nice to us at all times. I don't know about everybody else. Guys,
I love
he's gonna be
Water.
mad at me.
Man,
I
Water's
said
been
that.
hard at
lovely.
work. Water's
Dude, he's a
been
king.
just cranking out stuff left and right.
He's a legend, dude. I love.
Absolute legend.
And actually, in the spirit of this
And
event,
Critic Perfect too.
yeah,
True.
Critic's great too. We only
True.
recently met Critic, but he's one of the nicest boys. But in the spirit of this event, Water is the only person that we've met through all this Kingdom Hearts stuff that we've actually met in person.
True.
So,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, before he moved to New Zealand, we went and got some Olive Garden with Water KH.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
was
so
fun.
cool. I'm jealous.
Nice.
Yeah,
I miss him.
yeah, we miss him. We miss him dearly. He was just a
He's
state
not dead,
away.
He's just
so-
in New Zealand.
yeah, he's just in a better place now. He's not dead. He's just in a better place, New Zealand. I said before we started recording, fellas, that I'm lamenting that I'm not able to attend the in-person event. It's just a really busy time for my real job. But if it wasn't for the timing, Jason and I would be there.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, because it just sounds like such a blast to meet a bunch of really cool people in the Kingdom Hearts community.
Yeah.
And
And I want to touch our Keyblade tips together.
well, I don't think that's one of the events on the list, Jason.
Yeah,
but
but
that might
that's
be
just-
a VIP only
that's just what I
event.
wanna
We'll
do.
see.
Yeah.
yeah,
I want to go to the back room and touch our Keyblade tips together.
Oh my
dude.
god.
We'll bring it up at the next committee meeting.
Dude, I'm bringing my Keyblade, dude. Who's not?
they're not gonna let you get on a
that's
plane.
not
with
an
me.
Committee, the
innuendo.
SpikeGhetti brothers came up with a brilliant idea, and here it is.
Dude, honestly, I was talking with Mike about it. If I ever go to a con, I want to cosplay as Luju, but then like end of KH3 Luju, where like I'll have like the fucking org coat, I'll have no name, and I'll have a fucking box, right? And then people are like, "Oh, dope, Luju," and then I'll have like one of those like the second skin like black like
Basically, they won't be able to see his face. in the
right
hood.
right
Yeah.
it'll be like in the game, right? And then if they're like, oh, dope Blueju cosplay, then I'll peel it off the fucking the helmet or not the helmet, the hood and the second skin mask, and then I'll be fucking Zigbar underneath it, and I'll be like, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then I'll be like, yo, touch our Keyblade tips together now and
Dude,
take a picture with me.
I can't believe you spoiled your entrance for KH21, dude.
Not true. Fuck.
Next year, you ruined it.
Right?
It's
You
okay.
blew it.
Redacted.
Yeah, now I gotta edit that out.
I'm gonna fucking get everybody with the Men in Black thing, dude. It'll be
Okay,
fine.
fair enough. All right, gentlemen, you guys have been great sports coming on here talking about KH20. Is there, anything else you guys want to say or mention that maybe we haven't covered yet?
I will be doing an online event. It will be a fundraiser I will announce at a later date.
Okay.
I'm going to be looking to raise $1,300 for this event because 13, the number 13.
Oh, for sure.
And we will be factoring the number 2,000, but that's something I'm going to reveal in the announcement.
Okay.
Sweet.
Awesome. Well, we will look forward to that.
And one of the incentives was inspired by you guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it? Or if you could say.
I'll tell you guys when we get off.
Okay, cool. We'll know and you guys won't.
Take that, everybody. You'll have to wait for the
You will
announcement.
eventually.
Follow Lanz on Twitter.
Awesome. Guys, anything else you wanna say about KH20?
Sure, just a few things. We are going to have a ton of giveaways at the in-person celebration. We haven't made the announcements as to what we're giving away, but Lance and I have been working on a list that we've collected for the last year and a half, and there are going to be some major giveaway prizes there. We're also going to be running a few contests as well as surprise events that we're not going to announce until we're at the event. So,
that's sick.
Awesome.
Yeah, we wanted to, as Luke Sword would do, keep your cards close. Don't play them until the time is right.
Right.
Obviously, if anyone's out there who is maybe not they're not able to attend the in-person event, we do have those 20 days of online events on Twitch that we'd love to have you be a part of. We are accepting applications both for online events as well as if you want to provide some type of event or panel for the in-person celebration. We have a little bit of time left in the schedule. So if you want to apply to those, it's on the website, KHGuides.com/KH20. Those of you who are registering for the in-person celebration, you'll get an event badge with your favorite KH trio on it. You'll get obviously all weekend access to the event, and you get a commemorative KH20 pin, kind of in the style of The World Ends With You, one of kind of those pins, but it'll be for KH20.
Beautiful.
As for the venue, we worked really hard on picking the venue to make sure it was right for the Kingdom Hearts community. The venue is actually called Pinballs, which is ironic because I know, Mike, we were talking about the kind of industry in which you work, but they have hundreds of classic pinball ticket and prize games.
That's awesome.
This particular venue has a 100-foot tavern bar and 50-foot whiskey bar, so any responsible adults who want to get their drink on at KH20 will be able to do so. We are going to have some surprises around that. Around the drinks,
like signature drinks, like a
let me get the Mickey. You're too late.
Yeah.
We're gonna have you're like an example. It's not confirmed yet, but we might have like a Xehanort old fashioned or something.
Okay.
He would drink an old fashioned. That's true.
The venue also has some VR arenas, so if you want to participate in some of their events too, they have like an Omniverse VR arena, a Hologate VR arena. They also have escape rooms that they operate too. So
Holy
if you're into escape rooms, they've got laser tag, laser mazes, they got bowling, bumper cars, go-karts, all that extra stuff. So, if there's something on the KH20 event schedule where you're like, maybe that's not for me, we wanted to choose a venue in which you can all enjoy something else with your friends. So there's plenty of things to do in the venue and around the venue that we're excited to release there. And then I guess the last thing is we are still so all the VIP badges are sold out, unfortunately. We're going to try to make some higher tier badges available soon. We do have standard badges available at the reduced 20% off right now, so be sure to take advantage of that quick. They are running out fast. And that's pretty much all I have to say around the event. Guys, go check out the website. We also have KH20 socials. It's KH20th on Twitter and Instagram. And we're going to start the 20 days of online events on March 8th. And KH20 in person in Austin starts March 25th of this year. But guys, thank you so much for having Lanz and I on. We're so honored.
Yes, we're super grateful.
We love you guys, and you guys are having a cool event that we want our viewers to know about, our listeners to know about. You know what I mean? And I would, frankly, if you guys would have came to me and said, "Hey, can we come on the podcast?" and you didn't have anything to talk about, I would have said absolutely. So, so yeah, you guys are welcome on any time, whether you want to talk about KH20 or just talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Shoot the shit,
right? Yeah, we love you both dearly, and
I love you. Likewise.
Yeah. But we love having you guys on. If you guys want, first of all, before I move on, please go check out KH20 at KHGuides.com/KH20. Please go check it out if you're even in the littlest bit interested. Okay. go check it out. Do you guys, we do this thing called the Xehanort 13 Questions Hot Seat. Have you guys heard of this?
Yes.
I have, yeah. Thanks to Lance. Lance let me know.
Lance warned you.
I was a little
terrified.
So
rapid fire 13.
Since you guys are content creators in your own right, I think if you guys would like, we would like to do the first ever dual Xehanort's 13 Questions Hot Seat.
Ooh, okay.
It's kind of like you guys are competing, honestly. So that it's a little crazy.
I'll give you points based on which answer I like better.
Yeah, Jason's going to judge you. Are you guys down to do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm good. Lance and I are really good buds, so no harm, no foul. We'll keep it.
I don't
keep
know.
It clean.
I've seen the 13 questions tear some people apart.
There's a reason why we don't do two at the same time.
Yeah, you never mix the streams Ghostbuster style, but we're doing
ruin KH20th, okay, bro?
There you go.
We're starting some big beef here.
Jason, the event's called KH20, not KH20th.
No, I'm ruining fucking KH20, fucking March Caprice, fucking the Square Enix event, dude. That's how fucking
you're ruining all.
That's how high stakes this is.
It's true. All right, gentlemen, are you ready to be on the hot seat?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, first question: favorite Kingdom Hearts game?
KH3 Remind.
Ooh.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
Ooh, KH2 best. You guys both don't get a point. I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
Favorite non-Kingdom Hearts game?
The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, that's such a good one. I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy X.
I'm going with guides on this one. Easy.
Yeah, dude. Point for guides.
Point for guides.
Respect.
Favorite Kingdom Hearts character?
Master of Masters.
Oh god, that's so hard. To boil it down, I'm gonna pick Xion.
Okay. No, those are both good
Dude,
answers.
yeah, points for both.
Points for both.
Okay.
Favorite Disney movie?
Toy Story 3.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's oh wait, that's Disney Pixar. No, it's okay. I'll give it to you. If we're talking Walt Disney Animation Studio, I'm gonna go with.
Damn, you said its full name.
I think it's Peter
damn.
Pan, 1950 style Peter Pan.
Wow. Okay. See, I knew Guides was gonna go have one of those different answers because Guides is a very big Disney buff. I know this.
Yeah.
And when you say Walt Disney Animation Studios, that's how you know. Because if I asked my girlfriend Tara the same thing, she would have said it the same way, guys. Because she's a huge.
Oh, really?
She would have been like, do you mean Pixar or Walt Disney Animation Studios? And she would have, she's super. She's more into the parks than the movies, but she's so like Disney. Like it's so funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
Favorite Disney villain?
I'm gonna go with Claude Frollo, just because he just has such a human motive. He's not just evil for being evil. Like it's like we've all met a Claude Frollo. You know?
For sure.
True.
I'm actually going to agree with Gags on this one. Like, I think he's had some of the most ruthless moments in Disney movies.
True. Yeah, he's pretty wild for a Disney movie. That's for sure. Favorite Keyblade?
Royal Radiance from Birth by Sleep.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a really good one. Honestly, I know this is such a basic answer, but I love the Kingdom Key. It's just so classic.
That's respectable, dude.
I think if we were to do a data entry of all the answers we've gotten for this, Kingdom Key would easily be the most answered one.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of people say Kingdom
absolutely.
Key. Yep. Favorite Kingdom Hearts song?
I think Lance and I might have the same, or we might be close. Lance, what's yours?
My favorite Yatada song is Sanctuary in Passing. And I'm sure our favorite Yoko song is the same.
Is it Music pour la tristesse de Xion?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's a great song. Only song that made me cry at the orchestra.
I'm with you, though. Guys, I wanted you to say the name because I couldn't say it.
Oh, it's because
I
the
couldn't
French.
either.
Yeah.
He just said it and I couldn't either.
No. Yeah. No, I don't blame you. I wasn't going to repeat it either.
I only said it in my classic Texan French. So, musique pour la tristesse de Xion.
Konnichiwa,
Konnichiwa. What world would you guys want in the next Kingdom Hearts that hasn't been in the Kingdom Hearts before?
Coco.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Okay, sorry for my long answer, but I've got to give a quick shout out to where this idea came from. Shout out to Faye Carley. You're awesome for this idea.
Oh,
I want to see Princess. I want to see Princess and the Frog, and her reasoning is my favorite reason I could ever think of. Dr. Facilier, the villain, has a song about having friends on the other side, and spoiler alerts for Kingdom Hearts 3 and 3 Remind, but Kairi looking for Sora and Quadratum and having to meet Dr. Facilier, who says he has friends on the other side, and she can,
Dude,
think that he's talking about the other side of reality. And I think that would be such a cool like plot point to get to.
That's an awesome answer.
That's almost like how we thought, when KH3 was first coming out, that the Pandora's box had something to do with the box that the Master of Masters had, because they, thematically matched them up. So that's awesome. That's a great idea. I love that.
Yeah, I also really like it because it's also kind of like parallel with like what the organization was doing in KH3, going to and seeing like, oh, Davy Jones got a heart in a box or whatever, like his heart in a box, and they're like, yo, what the fuck? So they're like trying to check it out.
Yeah.
But instead of it being the bad guys, the good guys are like, oh, this guy knows people on the other side or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Who's the best Xehanort, fellas?
Xemnas.
The best Xehanort. That's so tough. I really like young Xehanort.
Oh, I knew you were going to be a young Xehanort guy, guys. I knew it. I knew it. I can smell it. I can smell a young Xehanort guy from the other side of the room, all right?
Time, stop.
Right. I like them. I mean, look, Mrs. Guides gave me a fantastic Christmas gift. It's a sticker with a cereal box on it that says "Oops, all Xehanorts," and I've never seen it before, and it's so
really?
freaking funny.
That's awesome.
It's so good. But anyway, yeah, I think I might go young Xehanort.
I think he might be the. I don't know. Xemnas and young Xehanort are probably tied for the most.
I don't know.
Answer.
I feel like Ansem is said a lot too.
Yeah, a lot of people kiss our butts and say Ansem.
True.
But,
I don't know. I would say it's tied between Young Zay and Ansem.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
Does anyone ever say, well, like researcher Hera Xehanort?
No, I don't think so.
No.
No one goes.
I'm afraid that we're gonna learn more about what he did during that time.
Oh yeah.
In the future.
Well, dude, especially his HD ass version in fucking Mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was looking pretty spooky there.
He's looking kind of hot.
Speaking of Mom, what's your guys' favorite Melody Memory song? It might be the same answer as your favorite Kingdom Hearts song, but
Actually isn't. You guys won't like this answer, but it's Calling from Tui.
Yeah, boo this man. Guys, you literally can win a point here just by saying any song other than that.
Just don't say Calling. It's
Oh
a
my
layup.
God. Honestly, I'm drawing a blank. I'm trying to think of a song because I'm not trying to toot horns here or anything, but I just finished all excellenting every single difficulty on all tracks. So it's really hard to pick a song I like because that was a very grueling experience and I hate all of them now. But oh God, that's so tough. I think
remember your casual, like you just played the game the first time. You still love the game.
I know, right? I'm trying to think back to those good old days. I think it would be the battle track from Prankster's Paradise. That one's really fun to play.
Oh, that one is fun.
Yeah, that one's really good.
That one is really fun.
I especially like the co-op.
I can't think of the name of it, but it's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good.
Whale's going to shame us for not knowing the name of it.
I
All right, this next question's a bit more of a sappy one, but what does being a member of the online Kingdom Hearts community mean to you?
Dang, that is deep.
Yeah. We throw you for a loop there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is so funny until now. I think for me, the Kingdom Hearts series is, a big theme in the series is about making connections, and I feel like the online community is a really good example of that. Look, it's not a perfect community. Obviously, there's some online drama as you'd expect in any online community because that's what the internet's for, apparently.
Right.
But that said, I think it is one of the most outstanding communities online. It's very supportive of its members and it's really diverse. And being a part of that, especially nowadays when you can't really connect all that much in person. I think it's a really important part of my life now where, before it wasn't. So it's really nice to just be a part of something much greater, to take a quote. But now it's I don't know. It's a humbling experience and it's something that has very much enriched my life from now on,
I think we wholeheartedly agree with that, right, Jason?
Yeah, kind of, I guess.
Wow. Burying the very good answer by guys. Lanz.
I'm just trying not to cry.
Lanz, you want to follow that one up?
Yeah, definitely. becoming a member of the online community, it just it makes being a Kingdom Hearts fan more fun. Because I would say even before even pre 2018, I didn't really have people to talk about Kingdom Hearts with. I followed a few Twitter accounts and whatnot, but I didn't really have anybody to share these experiences with. And then I was watching people throughout 2019 and do the Kingdom Hearts 3 playthroughs after I finished my Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough, and watching the hype for Remind made me want to become a content creator. And fast forward to the day that I know Damage is so on level 1 Pro codes, it was I would say one of the best moments of my life, to be honest, because it was spent with a lot of people, and I cried. I bawled my eyes out after that happened. So it was just cool to have that moment.
Yeah.
Build up to that very moment from being a viewer on Twix, and even before that, just looking for Kingdom Hearts 3 leaks on Twitter, before all the trailers came out at E3. So it's been a really fun 3 years of being a Kingdom Hearts fan, and with this franchise almost being 20 years old, I would say this has been the best 3 years of being a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Oh yeah, no, I
it's
agree.
It's going to grow and grow and grow from that.
Yeah, between 3 being finally coming out and Remind and all that stuff, and Melody of Memory, and then Sora being into Smash, like we talked about before, man, we're pretty legitimized as a community, where maybe before it was just some dumb anime trash that people, you know what I mean? There's a huge Kingdom Hearts community out there, and now it's almost like it was always there, but no, we weren't aware of each other, right? No one was like, oh yeah, there's a lot of people like me. What you described of not having anybody to talk about Kingdom Hearts with, that's something that a problem people have had for a long time, and now it feels like, if you have that problem, then you just got to kind of look around and you won't have it anymore, So
exactly,
yeah, that's awesome. We got 2 more questions on the 13 hot seat. Goals for the next year, and I know some of them probably have to do with KH20, but damn it, we can talk about KH20 some more. So, what are your guys' goals for the next year?
I mentioned the fundraiser earlier. This fundraiser is for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Okay,
I really wanted to do where I want to help the world, and I think this fundraiser is the first step of doing this.
That's awesome.
I want to give back to my community. And I want to do it because of Kingdom Hearts.
Yo, man, I'll tell you, some of the most rewarding streams we've done. We've done a charity stream, every May, and man, it feels so cool to raise that amount of money and have, just for us goofing around being idiots, and
those are awesome events, by the way. I remember that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We're very excited for year 3 coming in May. Stay tuned. But yeah, man, there's not a better feeling than that, honestly. To me, it's just raising money, hanging out with cool people, and
just going crazy.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, Lance. Guys, you got any specific goals you want to talk about for this year?
Well, honestly, KH20 is on the mind right now and is taking up most of my time. We in the community, or we on the committee are trying to make it as, go off without a hitch and as great and safe as possible as we can make it. Outside of KH20, I haven't really established any concrete goals. I just want to keep growing as a content creator and learn more and, make new friendships and connections, but couldn't really put a number to it. It's just, keep growing, I suppose.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. And honestly, KH20 is such a big event. And I know it's not just the 2 of you doing it. There are other people involved, but it would be tough to have any goals past that for me as well. If I had that coming up, wait, what do you mean? There's something after this, because you're just probably pouring so much time.
You mean there's more?
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, for the final question of the Masters Xehanort new organization 13 hot seat, is plug your stuff. Where can people find you guys? Where can they learn more about you or about KH20?
Lance, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. You can find me at twix.tv/LanzOfMasters. Like I said earlier, I do a lot of Kingdom Hearts content and Pokemon content. And I am actually going to be celebrating my 2-year affiliate anniversary
Hell yeah.
on January 15th. Me and Geix and a few other creators, we're going to be doing Among Us as the Master, Lusu, and the Foretellers.
Oh.
So I am really excited to do that. And I'm really excited for KH20 and for the online events and the in-person event, and to meet and connect with so many people that I've been communicating with on the internet for such a long time. It's gonna be a big moment for me in my life, to be quite honest, and I can't wait.
Yeah, man, I agree that that's gonna be pretty awesome. I think. Yeah, I don't know why I said I don't have anything else to say. I was just agreeing with you. Guys, go ahead.
Sure. We stream on Twitch 3 times a week, twitch.tv/KHGuides. We've got KHGuides.com there for you if you ever need help in the Kingdom Hearts series and you need a guide or a walkthrough. We also have a YouTube channel where we're on a recurring basis uploading new tutorial videos for boss battles and mini games in the Kingdom Hearts series. And you can find us on our socials. It's all KH Guides. I do want to give a quick shout out to the committee members for KH20. I want to thank you guys all so much for your help and collaboration in making this the best 20th anniversary celebration possible. Obviously, Lanz, thank you so much. Borna Kokiri, Agent Spacely, Kitties and Middies, Clock Party, and KT Wayfinder. Thank you all so much for all of your help and your friendship throughout this. It's been incredible, and it's going to be the best event ever. Honestly, I'm so excited for it,
dude. I was so excited just like hearing you guys talk about it, dude. Like my energy level, like it's towards the end of the night. Like I just got out of work, dude, but I was like ready to fucking go, dude. I was like, let's go to the event right fucking now, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
it. Like,
yeah, I just wish we could go to the in-person, man, because it sounds like it's going to be a blast, but
I'm so excited for you guys.
Stupid work. But
right.
I'm going to do everything in my power. If there's a KH21,
yeah, maybe.
I'm going to do everything in my power to be at that event, because especially if this one goes off well, man, I'd love to be there. But you guys should, if you don't have anything going on that weekend, you should go down to Austin, Texas and go to KH20. It's going to be a blast. These two guys and all the people that Guides just named, all good people trying to run this cool event for everybody to hang out and have a great time. And that's what Kingdom Hearts is really about, is having a good time with your friends and your friendship power, and also beating everybody at go-karts. That's also a big part of what Kingdom Hearts is about.
Super facts.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on the Ansem Report this week. We really appreciate
Thank you for having us. It's
of
been
course.
an honor.
Like I said,
thank you guys.
We love both you guys. We'd love to have you on another time just to come shoot the shit about Kingdom Hearts, man. So
we had to start out the year with a banger.
Yeah. Thank you for being our first podcast of the new year as well, because we are officially in KH 20th anniversary territory, and it's only going to get wild from here. The dry spell of KH News is coming to a halt. I can feel it, and it starts right here. So thank you guys again. We will go check these guys out. Go check out KH 20. And Jason, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back.
This is Richard Epcar. Welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. Come to the darkness.
Welcome back to the Ansem Report podcast. It's time, Jason, for the question of the week. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Afro-Roxas, our good friend, for making that beautiful question of the week intro. We appreciate you and love you. This week's question of the week, Jason, comes from me.
What the fuck?
It comes from me, and it's kind of a weird one. Well, what would you like to see Square Enix do for Kingdom Hearts' 20th anniversary this year?
Okay.
I felt like that one fit in with what we discussed with
Not
guides,
really a weird one.
Guides and Lands.
Use the weird one preface. Not really a weird one.
Kind of a good one.
Yeah.
Regular Pat says fix Kahan.
Okay.
He would like Kahan fixed.
That's fair.
BioRoxas says cancel Pat.
That's also fair.
Alx says hashtag return to Kingdom Hearts bio. So we're just attacking each other here.
Yeah.
Zombie says
fair.
KH 3.5 Verum Rex.
Ooh.
I don't even know what that means.
An
Zombie.
actual fucking answer, dude. To me, it sounds like, yo, KH3, and also give us a fucking mini fucking Verum Rex game, baby.
Give us Verum Rex.
but not
Egg O'Dog
not the regular Verum Rex.
says Larxine's toes. And then says
Cretinous.
nah, but seriously, I'd like to see at least one release date, preferably two, even if one is hella far off.
Okay.
It's too early to expect even a sniff of the number 4. So
Yeah, I agree.
I'd be down for some Mom DLC if those cowards ever see reason. Maybe also like a 3D movie version of Cucks so the story can actually be a fun and interesting experience.
Okay.
I guess it'd be weird to release that by itself, so maybe like a short DDD/com style game where you're switching between Lee and Isa on their search for Subject X. Although
Dude,
I guess that means...
Is this motherfucker, like, stealing Lanz's fucking answer, bro? What the fuck?
It's true.
What the fuck?
Although I guess
He was
that
here.
means splitting them up to play as each, so maybe only Axel playable? I don't know. If nothing else, maybe we could get some official 3D renders of the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross kids. Or some cool art or something. Anything
Yeah.
I can look at and think is cool, also Larxine's toes.
It would be cool to see everybody in like the fully realized, like, hey, dude, Marluxia's pretty fucking hot.
He
What
is.
about fucking 3DS Lorium, dude?
Lorium's
He's got the
pretty hot.
fucking like quarters, the fucking 3/4 sleeves on,
Yep.
bro. He's
vest.
he's got the vest. He's
The
out here
pants with the
stealing.
suspenders hanging
He's
off.
out here
him.
stealing your fucking girl and your fucking man, bro.
Yeah, he
What
is.
the fuck?
He's stolen me already. What I'm expecting is the announcement of Dark Road's true release date, May 14th, 2022. I don't know why he picked that date. Also, some cool art still, and definitely one release date as well as a trailer. Also, probably a full, non-usable Little Chef-themed kitchen that costs the blood of approximately 1.5 goats and other fun merch.
Oh,
That's it, I guess.
okay.
Egg kind of went off the rails there at the end. Kind of went off the rails, Egg.
Kind of a weird one.
Bit of a weird one, Egg.
Respect.
Kyrie's Bro says, I would just want a small peek at whatever the next game is going to be, or on the very off chance, give me some DLC announcements for Mom with some more classic Kingdom Hearts music.
Yo, okay. Mom DLC coming in a couple times. Okay.
But is that really worthy of a 20th anniversary celebration? Just some DLC?
Just that? No.
No.
But combined with
Kyrie's
other...
Bro, I don't know why I hated on Kyrie's Bro's
Get
answer.
combined with... Like, to me, no. But to combine with other stuff, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Sirius Black says, honestly, I just want to know what the rest of the KH roadmap is. How many more games do we have to
Ooh.
look forward to is all I really care about. But if we get some DLC for Mom with more songs and better multiplayer, then I will be good. Also, if there's a preview or teaser or trailer to this rumored KH show on Disney+. I don't really think that's happening, but it would be huge if true.
Huge.
Thank you, Sirius Black. SBCat says, okay. And that's it. That's all he said.
No,
That's
he
not
didn't.
true. He said
He
more
did
than
not. He did not.
I would love a release date and more updates based on what is happening moving forward. Doesn't even have to be a next year release, but at least it's coming on this day and some great merch. I would love some nice clothing to wear that isn't super gamery, if that makes sense. Like just a nice little shirt with a logo in the corner so people who like KH know what it is, but the people who run around yelling, wow, is that a Kingdom Hearts shirt, XD, don't notice it. Also, Steelbooks. Also, Karma Sutra Hearts too. So what SPCat is saying is he doesn't want to be seen as a real fan.
He just doesn't want to get griefed by society.
Yeah, but like,
And I respect it.
wouldn't the people that know it's Kingdom Hearts be the same people that come up and go, yo, is that a Kingdom Hearts shirt?
No.
I think those are the same people.
Oh, no. I feel like if it was low key, like having like Sora and fucking Mickey on a shirt compared to like just having like a tiny little like crown or like maybe like a little heart or something stylized and like on like your little pocket on your shirt. I feel like that would be cute.
All right, make boring clothes for SPCat. Got it.
Yeah.
Cheery Theoden says, this isn't a realistic expectation at all, but I would love a sort of interlude cutscene that serves as an in-universe announcement of what the next game or couple games will be. It can be as simple as some mysterious tower exposition sending off the next trio to their side game adventure. But I think it'd be a really fun way to take the usual game announcement presentation up a notch for the 20th anniversary. So basically, Yensid looks at the screen and goes, "In Scala ad Caelum."
But in Japanese, so we're like, yo, what did he say?
Right. Where I'm like, the only word I know is Scala ad Caelum.
That was so sick.
And then I'm like, yo, what is it? And then he's like, yeah, you're just going to Scala ad Caelum, Mickey. Yonsog says, Swole Leon sighting. Everyone deserves that after the last couple of years. Just a crumb of them triceps.
Dude, I need the fucking Swole Leon workout routine, dude. Give me his fucking Swole Leon way.
Leon 90X.
Yeah. Swole edition.
Swole, I'm like searching my head for other
Swole-ian.
workout routines, but that is like the only one I can think of. He doesn't do CrossFit. He's too bulky.
No.
Too bulky for CrossFit. KH Waterblock says, more figures, you know how it is.
Yeah, dude. The fucking merch fiend.
We do know how it is. Phil Games says, Dark Road, Smilers. There's something about Smilers.
Yeah.
Never gets old.
It's a devious energy, dude.
Smilers is just... It just is.
Yeah.
Graviga says, I expect the announcement of the rumored KH... I'm sorry. Whoa.
Hello?
My brain just stopped reading for some reason. I expect the announcement of the rumored Kingdom Hearts 4K Final Mix Remake Oogie Boogie Origins.
Yo.
Come on, baby.
Hog baby?
Hog, baby. Hog, baby.
Dude,
The
that's deep in the iceberg.
I was just going to say, that's like the...
Oh.
Oh, you know what meme I'm going to
Yeah.
do?
The fucking Winnie the Pooh one or
Yeah,
the Vince
that's
McMahon one
That's a good
or
one. The Vince McMahon one. That's a good one too. Because that when you get to Hog Baby, he's like, oh. Broomdock says Disney Plus anime hype trailer with FF characters, merch that isn't weird home goods and luggage, and Days full game remaster. It's quite a list.
Yeah.
Meteor Phoenix has the best answer in the thread. Are you ready for this?
Hit me with it.
Sora for Dissidia Opera Omnia.
Yo! Give him the super ultra burst.
Come
the first
on.
ever.
Come on, Square Enix, you cowards. Do it. Don't make him an NFT. Put him in Opera Omnia.
It's the same thing.
It's I want to own him digitally, but not as an NFT, not as a non-fungible token. I want my token to be fungible, you know?
Yeah.
Fungible.
Yeah. Put the fun in fungible.
I also want to say at this moment, we've read the Square Enix NFT thing that the president said. We will never cover that on this show. Because bringing it up on this show makes it real. So that's the only time we're ever going to say it.
Why would we ever give that any
time of day. We're never going
No.
to goof on that.
No.
Wildcat Diana says, I kind of expect something similar to what Toei did for the Sailor Moon 20th anniversary. They did an event with a stage, paid attendance for fans, merchandise, and voice actors, creators, and ambassadors for the brand to speak, and then presented all the material they had available for the remake at the time to the fans. I expect they do more or less the same. Nomura Yasue Shimomura, the Vass, maybe Utada, who's the Vass, and presenting whatever they have to show on the next games. If not a trailer, then images or concept art.
The VAs.
The VAs. I was like, who's the Vaz? Because I was reading like Japanese names, and I was like, who's the Vaz? The VAs. All right, everybody. Mike. Go ahead.
No, guys, you understand it's 4 in the morning, dude.
No, it's not. It's 6 p.m. Go ahead, guys.
No,
Mike.
guys,
Me.
don't understand it's really late
Mike.
at night.
Me.
Me and Mike have been fucking working the whole day.
That's true. We've been putting some work though.
We
got some exciting shit coming up. I hope you guys are fucking excited for it.
I'm
Holy
excited
shit.
for it.
I have a fucking
2022. is about to be a pop-off year, guys.
We are being content men, TM.
Yeah.
A couple of
Expect
content men.
Content.
Lots of content. You'll be content with the amount of our content.
If you guys liked fucking J. Kona Jameson when we got hacked,
You want to see some more content. You want to see some Patreon stuff. You want to see the Voss?
the Voss?
Stay tuned, all right?
Also,
It's coming.
the Voss?
You want to see the Voss? It's coming. Mark Creation Studios says, I just want them to show something so that people don't freak out because they were anticipating too much like they did with KH3. Something big. Big enough for people to make discussion and theory videos for a year or two at the very least.
That's what I'm really excited for, to be honest. That's like the slept on thing, right? It's like, yeah, it's gonna be dope to like watch it together, and it's gonna be dope to talk about it. But like, when the Water KHs and the Damo 279s and the Bio Roxases of the world make their fucking 5-brain fucking
The secret
videos,
reports.
dude. Secret reports.
Sonny Novus.
When those start coming out, dude, that's when we're really fucking eating, dude.
Yep.
That's when we're really fucking eating.
FF Master 99 says, Nomura, ask me anything Twitch stream with Mike and Jason tied up in the corner, just in frame. And if anybody asks about them, he just laughs and moves on.
Fair enough.
Medical Cannibalism says, imagine if they dropped a new opening song for KH4. Hype. DP Grant says, I hope there's a huge event with an actual audience that I could possibly attend. I'm in Japan right now. Hell yeah, dude. Concerning the future of the series, all I need is a title for the next game, but a conceptual trailer would be really nice if unlikely.
Dude, that'd be badass.
Okay. Angel says, idealistically, I'd love the event to be equal parts a celebration of all that's come before and an indication of what's to come in the future. Can't celebrate 20 years or something without taking a kind of look back at where it all started and what we've gotten along the way. It'd be cool to see some merch for characters and games that don't normally get a lot of love in that area, like the Norts DM or the Dandelion Leaders plus Foretellers. I strongly feel that Dark Road is going to get its conclusion before the end of March, so I don't expect to see it there, but if not, then probably a solid confirmation of a release date as opposed to just winter, which ends on March 22nd. So like, if they do show it, then they're cutting it really damn close. As for reveals, I have no experience with how KH does things like this, as I got into the games a few months after KH3's announcement and have only been around for the slow wave of hype. I have absolutely no clue what the future of KH holds, and I love that. I no longer go into things with high expectations anyway, so all I'd really love is something like title reveals for those 3 other games that seem to be obscured in the Phase 2 announcement trailer. Like, I don't know, honestly, just give me KH food, man. I'm starving. I will eat scraps, especially if they're Dark Road, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross related. Also, KH Mom DLC, LOL, Smilers.
Please.
Please, Smilers.
Dude, now that would be good eating in a whole different way, dude.
It would.
Speedrun categories? Yo.
KH Waterblock wants to iterate. Announce a game and more figures.
Hell yeah.
Waterblock's out here fiending.
Dude, Waterblock
figures.
either forgot they fucking answered or...
Well, he did say that's it, wanted to keep it short, so I think he forgot he answered.
Yeah, I think
but
so.
still, he's reiterating.
Hey, just keep it true. Keep it true to himself, dude.
Right. No, don't ever tell Waterblock he doesn't want figures.
Yeah,
He
dude.
would be wrong. Hiroxel says, it'd be cool if they dropped like a cinematic trailer, maybe a first look of Riku searching for Sora or what are the other characters doing going forward. A scene of Kairi training under Aqua would be cool. Anything that keeps the story moving would be neat, but definitely not necessary. And then Alks, hashtag I stand with J. Kona, says, Kingdom Hearts fighting game, please God, I will donate my liver to Mr. Kingdom Hearts if I have to. Just please give it to me. I need it. It would be the perfect option for a 20th anniversary celebration game. God fuck, I'm on my knees. Please, Nintendo, I'm begging. Jason, do you have an answer for this question?
If we don't have the fucking like Dark Road finale by then, just give us the Dark Road finale.
So you You'd be fine with just the Dark Road.
No. That, then plus a new announcement for a game. If there's not a new announcement for a game, or at least like, not even necessarily like a complete date, but if there's not some type of trailer, if there's not some type of something like that, I'm gonna feel real fucking shafted, dude. I'm gonna feel really fucking jebaited.
I think they will, but I think Angel has a good point that.
But I also,
back as well.
yeah. I'm surprised no one said, because of the 20th anniversary, that there isn't gonna be some type of like, yo, KH1 remake. Like that there wasn't at least one person who said that.
I think the majority of our fans aren't stupid.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they wouldn't say that. I think they would not say that.
I don't think that's necessarily like a stupid idea.
No, it's dumb.
I don't want it, but I could see it happening. You know, the fucking gaming is kind of like that. You know,
Yeah.
You're like, that shit sounds stupid.
I think the Days
next
remake
game.
is much more on par. I think that's much better.
Yeah,
But
that would be cool.
I would like,
especially if like you got like a new secret ending in it.
Oh yeah.
Where it like set up like the next Roxas
Lee
thing,
and Isa.
or Lee Roxas, Shion, something like that, dude.
Yep.
That'd be fucking dope.
I'd just like to see more shit for us to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's my.
I'm just excited overall.
I kind of like the Muir thing where he ties us up too.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's kind of hot. I mean,
Kind of hot.
Yeah, I am like 99% sure, 0.99 even, that I will not be disappointed with this.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I'm just excited for more KH news.
Yeah. More KH anything, I'm excited, dude.
We both are. All right, Jason, for next week's question of the week, this one from Chip Cooper, kind of a strange one. What was your game of the year? It is kind of strange because this is a Kingdom Hearts podcast, but I figure with the year ending and we're here in 2022, moving forward, our first podcast of 2022 actually is this one, which we didn't say at the top of the show, but whatever. Let's talk about what our favorite game of last year was. And hopefully next year, we'll ask this question, and everybody's answer will be whatever fucking Kingdom Hearts game came out, right?
Fuck yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Let's do it.
Let me get that.
Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of the Ansem Report podcast. We will be back next week with episode 143. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening and watching. And I'm excited to hear what you guys' game of the years were. And thank you again to Lanz and KHGuides for coming on the podcast and talking with us. Please go check out KH20. Seems like a really awesome event. And like I said during the interview, we will be planning something for the digital part of the KH20 event. We are definitely not spreading ourselves thin. We're definitely not doing too much. We're content men.
TM.
Thank you. I forgot the TM. That's been my whole thing with the bit. And you fucking...
Yeah, I got you, dude. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you guys so much. We're excited for all these events and everything going on with the KH20. And I hope you guys, the live podcast was kind of a look back at a bunch of memes and lore and stuff. And now we're moving on to the next chapter,
Hell yeah.
So I'm very excited. Episode 150 is coming up. And we're going to have a great time no matter what we do. So, Jason, hit him with it.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Thank you.
Now fuck off.
Konnichiwa, brother.